It's been asked often in the lead-up to the election, where's the money coming from to fund big campaign promises on both sides? It's clear now, judging from the assessment of Finance Minister Winston Dookeran, money is a problem.
We have now, in this year, found ourselves in a position where our recurrent expenditure is in fact much higher than our recurrent revenue. And therefore, we are in fact borrowing to support recurrent expenditure in Trinidad and Tobago. Expected for 2010 will be the figure of $788 million of borrowing for recurrent revenue.
Among the big issues, CL Financial, Dookeran saying in his opinion, it was something that the government wrongfully got involved in. He's appointed a three-man committee to address it.
Under the chairmanship of Mr. Steve Bideshi, and including Mr. Wendell Motley, former Minister of Finance, and Mr. Supinchow from Ernst & Young, Executive Chairman of Ernst & Young, who will do, in a very short space of time, an appraisal report on what is at stake, what is the size of the problem, and what are the possible options for the future.
Among the other top priorities, a committee to look at the Caribbean Airlines Air Jamaica agreement. It will involve Conrad Alliong, Selby Wilson and Krishna Budai. A closer look at the interlocking directorates of NIB, NIPDEC and the Home Mortgage Bank. An economic development board to change the order of the country's economic development. A competitive council to make the private sector more competitive. And a meeting with the banking sector regarding excess liquidity in the system. There are some positives. The finance minister, himself a former central bank governor, saying foreign reserves stand at $8 billion or 12 months import cover, and the Heritage and Stabilization Fund is at $3 billion US. But even the reserves, he says, have been declining significantly in recent years. So all in all, can the new government meet its campaign promises, including free laptops for SEA students, $3,000 pension payments, and a $100 million life fund?
We are committed to complying with the election manifesto proposals. We anticipate that we may have to do a phased introduction of some of those proposals.
The minister says the cabinet was fully appraised of the country's finances during Thursday's cabinet meeting.